Ladies and gentlemen, where we last left off, day 5 of fighting Mesmer. Why not us? Why not now? This first run is going to be indicative of what happens today. Creightonus Everdeen.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Just gotta get the synaptuals ready. You add an ombre effect to look more. How do you add ombre? Also, one happy chipmunk get VIP'd. Game bust. The game broke. Why would the game crash? Check NL message before you run back. Is he here? Segoy. No, I saw all the Ryan messages. Segoy. All right. Colorado Legend, what's good? All right, we're ready now, chat. We're ready. Segoy. All right, why not us? Why not now? You can't see what? You can see. Segui. This is the run. We just won the game.
Restricted to grace of gold channel death.
Pickle King Andy II, welcome.
Mesmer's flame.
Every time Den says Segoy, you lose a little more sanity. Brett, how do I say it then? How do I say it? Sego? I have no idea. Segoy, you're saying it right, okay. It's always the guys with red hair, man. Always on you for enunciation.
Restricted to grace of gold channel death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Huh? 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 What? Question mark? Huh? Huh? What? Question mark? Question mark? You're still shook from how I say stomach yesterday? It's where your food goes. All right, here we go. Let's get this toast. You drag, we tag. You toast, we broast. What is up with this, man? I was gonna get roasted chicken the other night. Chat, I was gonna get the roasted chicken. Google it. Restaurant closes at 9. Perfect. 8:30. Call the place. Hey, I want to get some carry out. Sir, we're closed. Oh. Online it says you close at 9 p.m. Sir, we're closed. What? What is that? What does that even mean? Why say you're open till 9? Rev up those fryers, baby. And I get it. I'm not calling it 8:55. I'm not calling it 8:50. I'm just trying to get that last order in for the day. Is that too much to ask? I'm not the dude that walks into a store at 8:59 and but 30? They heard you on the mic in NCAA. I mean, all I gotta do is throw a couple pieces in the hopper, you know? The hopper's already lit, curse lit. I shouldn't have bet it in getting him P2 in the first 10, oh yeah? That was it, that was it. But here's what you need to ask yourself.
Mesmer's flame.
Old man younger. if you wouldn't have said that, that would have been P2. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about those things. That's okay. I'm certainly not blaming you. I'm not casting any blame. That's not my MO. That one's on me. But this one's for the believers. This next one is a PB. I have a vibe. I'm with you. No health, no problem. No health, no problem. Close. Close. We're 2 to 3 hours from a PB? No way. What is our what is the cutoff for 10 attempts? We've never reached PB since changing the death counter font. This is what it was intended to be. 7:15. Okay. Hang in here. Late for early supper and dinner.
The grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of mesmerism.
I'm 2 to 3 hours from a PB. Me in elementary school checking how much time there is till lunchtime. Man, remember that? You used to look at that clock and be like, man, when am I gonna get that hamburger served to me on a styrofoam tray? Maybe if I'm lucky it's got cheese on it, but I'm buying that 10-cent chocolate milk and then I'm going to wreak havoc at recess. Back then I got it with the bun. Buns back then were good. Those were good buns.
Those stripped of the grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of mesmer's flame.
No, look, I'm not dating myself. But I think when I was in grade school, milk, a kid-sized carton of milk was 10 cents. I'm not even joking. Not old. Yeah. Peep. Just so you know, Peep, you are leading exclamation point all predictors right now. I don't know what you put in there, but you may win the whole darn thing. Here we go, kid. Half a second too late. In the embrace of mesmer's flame. No, I'm trying to think. So I think school lunch was $1. Usually you'd get like a hamburger and some tots and a vegetable. I would tell them, hold the vegetable, give me extra tots. Yeah, right. Honestly, I didn't say 2 words in school except to my buddies. If I asked for a hamburger and they gave me sloppy joes, I would just sit there and take it. Honestly, I know it's hard to believe. That's how I was as a kid, though.
In the embrace of mesmer's flame.
Queen Rose. So is this a no-hit must? No, it's a no-vig run. It's a little bit dabble, do you? $717 deaths against Mesmer. It's not going 1,000. Let's get this win. Sorry, I'm just reciting some lines in my head that are extremely little brother. Here we go. Don't worry about PB, worry about the 6 inches. Come on, kid. Close, man. We're close.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Am I a malt guy? I remember you saying you were, but you seem like you want a plain vanilla milkshake. If I get a milkshake, I get a plain vanilla milkshake. I don't even know what malt is. What is malt? What is malt? What is malt? What is it? And why is it powder, right? Wowie. Wowie wowie. Caramelized milk sugar? Why would you add that in? Lucky.
Of the grace of God.
How about those shirts back in the day? Get lucky in Kentucky.
Messmer's flame.
All the good girls are in Ohio. Michigan. Welcome to the mitten. You know what I'm talking about? They were all in the same script. Maybe sold on spring break. No. Virginia's for lovers, yeah. So is a malt more sweet or more thick? I actually think we're going to change to jump attack.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Harmless Crow says, Mr. Geeson, could I please request 1 round of dial? Harmless Crow. How much dial do you want? Enhances criticals or more jumpa? Actually, we're playing for crits, huh? Jumpa over critical? Let's try it. Because, I mean, the only reason we got that free stun off of Jumpa. We're getting rid of Jumpa.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
So my question is, what is malt? It's powdered. Is the game too loud? I can turn it down. Just a little quick slider. Is malt just powder? What is it? House 3410 is not loving vigor a bit that Dan does or a challenge. House 34, it started out as a bit that evolved into a challenge. House 34, let me tell you the story. So about 2 years ago, we were fighting Radon. And one guy in chat says, I bet you can't beat Radon with no vig. So immediately after he said that, we went to Renala, respect, put it at no vig, went and got Thea's blessing. 2 years later, here we are. And people may say, hey, Dan, you did that to spite chat. And I said, no. We did that to spite one guy in chat. That's the story.
In the embrace
of Messmer's flame. And that chatter has not been back since. If you ever see him around Lig Lore 3, tell him I got something for him. It's the truth. It may be base, but it is also the truth. Yeah, I think we could jump attack there. Ooh.
Those strips of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Titan, thank you for the 13 months of support. I appreciate it. That dodge was for you. I think we maybe jump, man.
In the embrace of Messmer's
And Liglor has never given another thought about it since that day. Do you think Liglor's been back? Jumps are good for stuns. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. He thinks about me every day. Cross audit lore. Do you think he's an NL viewer? Liglor 3? Could be. I like that. I think we sprinkle in a couple jumps, we'll be okay.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Mario Alejandro says no fire resist talisman. No, basically we're bubble and done. We're essentially a bubble hit Marty. Oh no, Snex, what's going on? Welcome in. I like the idea though. L2 when you can, jumping R2 when you need to, poke when you have to. So we can only jump on a guaranteed hitter.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
He pukes, we juke. Yeah. So basically, we wanna. Our jumping attack is when we can't L2 and we get a little more satiation than a poke. Dukes, what's good? So like there's a jump. There's a stab. Don't know what that was. Don't know what that was. We missed our stun because of it. We're reaching our back pocket. That's a jump. Tipped him. Tipped him. Sir, when I turn this iPad around, it's going to ask you a question. No, you ask me for the tip, I give you tip. You say it's going to ask you a question, you're not getting a tip. Can't be afraid to ask for greatness. Sir, it's going to ask you a question. Nope, you asked me the question. You asked me the question. Raise Clone says, save bubble for phase 2 or you're just going to get there and die. Well, then that's who we are. All right. Here we go. That's who we are. If we die, we die. Ivan Drago voice. Get in here. Little early for supper, a little too late for lunch.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Chad, I floated this idea to my wife today, and she laughed. And she kind of gave me the look like you first. I go, Chelsea, what do you feel about no Amazon August? And she kind of gave me the look like I'm the Amazon guy. Why in chat if you think you could do a no Amazon August? I mean, it would be like going back to the 90s, you know? Oh, hey, we need some paper towel?
In the embrace of
Get in the car and go get it. 92% could. Why I work for Amazon? I know, that's what I was thinking. But I feel like every day there's a package. And sometimes it's just a little package. And then there's a big package and a little package. And big package, there's just packaging on top of packages. Sometimes you open a package and there's another package in there. That's like nothing but packages. Packages here, there, everywhere. What happened to the days when there's just no packages? You want some bread? Go ground up some grass from the backyard.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I know. I love Amazon. I do love. I mean, like, she's like kind of gave me the look like you first. I'm like, well, here's the thing. I go, if our capture card goes up, how am I going to get a new capture card delivered to me in less than 24 hours? All right. Man, what do my kids think, man? It's just like, you have a phone and everything in the world is on the phone and essentially can be put on your doorstep within 24 hours. What the heck are we doing? You know? It's like, literally, the world is at your fingertips.
In the embrace of mess.
No, does no Amazon August mean no Twitch? It means no, you save you always use your Prime and no Amazon August. You're a Circuit City man yourself. You had a guy DoorDash 2 packs of Magic cards last week. I'll tell you what, man. Any port in the storm, I guess. Mikhail Benson, how's the launch been of your store, by the way? How have you dealt with the sweat situation? Outside chance at a PB, but we'll take it. That's a tough one. You gave 150 snow cones away for Saturday. It's been nuts. People love a good snow cone. The other day, my daughter asked something I said she needs to save up for, and she said, you need to work more and then order it. +2 the heck out of that daughter, man. Now, it's only funny when it's not your kid saying it. Hang in here. Holy, good run. Bubble, bubble, bobble, bobble. Hang in here. Hang in here. Peace, peace. Close. Man, that PB meter is like a crutch, man. I'm just looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. Mikhail Benson, what do you, is it just in a good location? Let me ask this, Mikhail Benson, of the 150 snow cones you gave away, how many people you think bought something from the store?
The grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Focus on the 6 inches. I'm with you. Dan, this is a tough conversation to have. It involves people's personal choices. Oh, sorry. Was he getting an ad? Your run is the run when you beat him, not your PB. Smart. Were there any big ticket items purchased? What was the biggest ticket item sold on grand opening? Pokemon 151 box. Stun. Okay, we're perfect right now. You slow piece. It's not over. Oh. 170 Magic the Gathering Commander Precon. What's Precon? Your cone guy was on Duck Dynasty. That helps too. All right. Not even close to a PB today. Arbard, what do you mean? We were 2 hits away from a PB. Reconstruct. Why does that slide out? Alma, because Canon made the GIF static, so then I just had Twitch animate it. Twitch has like automatic animation, and we don't have any more static emote slots open. We just have animated ones. Why not us? Why not now? Why does he look like a snake? Why does his tongue look like a snake?
The grace of gold, shadow, death.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame. Why didn't you make it animated where it doesn't actually fade out? I didn't make it animated. So basically you can upload a static image to Twitch and they give you like maybe like 15 animation options where they automatically animate it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like WYSIWYG editor. WYSIWYG. You know WYSIWYG? You ever heard of WYSIWYG? Do they make WYSIWYG programming? Me when not trying to make eye contact with the barista who didn't ask me to tip. Is there a subreddit where people who turn the iPad around, is there a subreddit for those people? You know? I'd love to see like what they think. Chat, does anyone wait, is anyone here a person that turns the iPad around? How do you know if you're gonna be tipped when you turn the iPad? There's gotta be at least one person here who turns the iPad around.
Death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Chat, does anyone, there's gotta be, there's 1,100 people here. One person, I always ask if they get the tip. No, I want the person who's asking for, is anyone here? Anyone here, the iPad turner, not the iPad button pusher?
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. Sometimes you have to sign on it. Former barista for 10 years. BPD man, have you been a barista once iPad tipping became a thing? No, I don't dislike the iPad turn. I just don't like when they say the iPad's gonna ask you a question. No, you're asking me a question, and you're relying on AI to do the hard part for you, which is ask. I will give you what you want, but you have to ask for it. Don't rely on ChatGPT to do it. The grace of God shall death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame. It's pre-turned. I worked at a pizza place. You estimated 1/3 of the people tipped. Could you, who said that? Who said that? First time chatter? Guy with the triangle, returning chatter. Let me ask this. Could you figure out like who was gonna tip and who wasn't based on your interactions with them? Vibes for sure, but what do you mean vibes? Like what is a vibe of someone who's gonna tip versus someone who's not gonna tip? Ooh, mid-air striker.
Mesmer goes down this week.
Smile asks how your day is, likely to tip at least $1. Okay, here's my question. Do you care what the tip is as long as it's a tip? Like, if someone has like a takeout order for $10 and they tip you like $1.50 or $1, you're like, why even tip? Younger people, less than 40-year-olds and older people. Wait, let me read this. Younger people, less than 40, and older people over than 60. Those two ages tip more, but I could usually see vibes if they were going to tip. So younger people under 40 and older people over 60. But you could tell vibes, see by vibes if they were going to tip. Like what kind of vibe? Like, let's dig a little deeper here, guy with the triangle. Like, give me an example of a vibe of someone who's going to tip. As a barista, it's a little different than takeout. If you tip roughly $1 a drink, I'd be happy. If you did something super simple and didn't tip, like just drip a coffee and no tips, so be it. But when you say so be it, what do you mean so be it? So be it, like tell me how you really feel when you say so be it. Rude for no reason, definitely wouldn't tip. Amicable, probably would tip. Okay? Guy with the triangle, what if it was like a low tip? Like, did you judge that person or what? Like, this is a place of honesty here. Like, if someone had a $20 order and they dropped you a 1 on a takeout, what were your thoughts on that? Realistic, you're no judgment here. I just want to know what's going through your head.
Those stripped of the grace of God shall all meet death in the embrace of mess.
No, I tip heavy, but I'm to the point now where I'm like, man, what am I doing here? Like, it's like the bottom, the least option now is 18%. And I'm like, it's like 18, 20, and 25. I'm like, buddy, 25%? Like, I would feel better giving me other, and then I can type in the 20%.
Messma tipped $3. I'll give you a tip, buddy. Dodge these flames.
Hazuki, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Good timing, by the way. That's BM. We dodged that. I had a guy throw a pen across the bar because I didn't tip him for bringing the food from the kitchen to the bar. $20. Sometimes people tip $2 on a 10 or more. I thought it was kind of scummy. Local place, not a chain. Yeah, I mean, like, so here's the dilemma. Like, every now and then, I'll go to like the diner and I'll order like a takeout breakfast that costs out the door between $7 and $9. And I'm like, what do I tip on that? You know, it's like, what the heck do I tip on that?
The grace of God shall all meet death in the embrace
30 to 40%. Rounded up to 10. Yeah, but then I think like they're just gonna be like, oh, $1. Thanks for the $1. Like I hear Ryan Gary saying, oh, thanks for the 5 cents. That's like when they see $1, I'm thinking that's what they think. You know? We go $1 a game around here. If I sit down for a meal, yeah, sit down is different. A sit down, like you're making my life a lot easier. You're bringing the food, you're doing the dishes, you're cleaning the table, you're asking what I want. That I'm on board with. I just the carry out. I haven't parsed the logic in that one yet. You know, it's like the cook made it, the cook boxed it. The cook did a lot of it. I don't tip if they just hand it to me. Do you feel bad when you hit the no tipper?
The grace of God shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Cooks don't work for tips. All right, let me ask you this. Why in chat if you tip anything on carryout, and in chat if no? Because I feel like we're cut from the same cloth around here. So let me see.
What's up? 70% do not. Okay. Chat, you're influencing my behavior. I'm probably 60% of the time I tip on carryout. I firmly believe there should not be any expectation of tip on a takeout. But here's my thing. The expectation is there when they spin it. When they spin the iPad at you. What percentage do I tip? On like traditional like dining, 20% minimum, you know? Like if I'm at a restaurant sitting down, I get it. Carryout, I'm just like, man, something just feels weird about that to me. As someone who's worked in restaurants, people who don't tip on carryout are seen as jerks. Killian, tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. You once had a server select a percentage tip for me, so I set it back to 0 and sent it to them. That's what I think. I think it's just the expectation, you know? Killian, tell me more about that.
2 years, let's go.
Yo.
Best community and stream on Twitch.
Finding Demo, thank you for the 24 months. Appreciate the support. Get some 2-space Y spam in chat. Hang it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, daddy-o. Yeah, yeah. Carry out from a sit-down restaurant is no different than carry out from a fast food restaurant. Carry out. I got you. Tipping always depends on the local culture. I've been in the restaurant industry for 11 years as a cook server manager. I think tipping is getting out of control. In what way?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Chad, I'm just trying to figure out how much you tip on a $7 takeout breakfast at your local diner. And I want to know what the people who work there, what they're really thinking.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Takeout, carry out. Yeah,
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Kirbytso6 tipped $3. Dan stalling outside the Messmer fight is his equivalent of turning the iPad around. Dang horse.
I've worked in food service. Why would you tip on something that small? Because they turn the iPad at me. I never would think about it, but they're turning the iPad at me, man. That's the iPad turn. Turn it back around. We're from the Midwest. We don't do that kind of stuff. We don't turn it back around with a 0 on it.
The grace of God shall all meet death.
You'll be shunned from the diner community. How much is the bill? It's between $7 and $9. What's the most percentage I tip on exceptional service and food? A lot. Like, if it's like a restaurant I go to like maybe 4 times a year and they know my name, or they're like, hey, last time you were here you did this, I'll be like, I mean, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Or if like your kids are going, you know, berserk at the restaurant, and they roll up and they do something you don't ask for, I'm like give them like a little plate of fries or something to color with, whatever. I'm like, holy. Do I tip my barber? I do. What percentage though? A lot. If they do something that I don't ask for, You're going to the moon. Hop into SpaceX, buddy. I'd tip my barber like 50%.
Stripped of the grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Messmer's.
That's crazy. And you wear a hat all the time. Yeah, I feel like that's different. You're spending a lot of time with them. They got the keys to the kingdom in your hand. I mean, how much is a haircut? I think 20 to 30 bucks.
Of gold, shadow.
Yeah, what are you guys paying for a haircut?
Embrace of Messmer's flame.
20 to 30, you're going to Sport Clips? No, it's a local place. 50 bucks for a haircut? What the heck? Are they using golden scissors? Holy. Let me guess. If you're going to a barber and you're paying 50.
+2.
They got the black latex gloves on. They got the TikTok already set up for you. They're giving you the back. That's a TikTok. You go to TikTok barbers. You don't go to OKVR kind of barbers. Get that camera out of my face.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
You're going to one of those TikTok barbers. Those black latex gloves don't make the haircut any better. I'm going to tell you that right there.
Chat, do you tip your streamer his +2 if he reuses the joke from chat? He keeps turning the iPad towards me saying +2 me. He didn't even cook the bit himself though. It feels wrong.
What do you mean?
I think I'm going to start turning it right back around. /-2.
What do you mean? I see the joke and I take it. Isn't that what you want? Run to the yayo. I see the bit and I recycle it. I was trying to get some space. I didn't want to be caught in the cubicle with Michael. Michael! Thank you for the bits, by the way, Drendos. Check community art. Kokomo, is it worth it? The green sword's on the line. If I cringe or it's not worth it, Kokomo, green sword's gone. Because with the green sword comes a lot of responsibility and filtering. All right.
In the embrace.
It is a status boost in life. All right, here we go. Sword is on the line. That's why you have the sword. That's why you have the sword. That's why you have the sword right there. Some people can be trusted with the sword. You have proven yourself trustworthy. An @ and request to go in the Discord. That's why you're trusted. And caught. And the emote works. Tibelius. Little hard to see, but hey, I'm not mad at you. Who's gonna be the first one to use it? Gets VIP. Sunwolf Amaranth already has it. Do I need to make it all caps? Chat, should I make it all caps? Does it matter if it's all caps? All caps it? Oh, sorry. Thank you for doing that, Tibelius. All right, let's go win this thing. Looks like a vampire. Alma, you do better then. All right. Now we're dialed. Sometimes you need a little emote to dial in. There we go. A little too early. That's feeling good though, chat. PB's coming. PB is coming before 2,900 total deaths. What do you mean, bruh? Why is the emote not working? It's got to be caught all caps. Man, we don't have to get a lot of good RNG. We just need a tiny bit of RNG.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
I think when he spins and jumps up, you can roll where he jumped once or twice and it'll land behind you. We just learned a new trick. Now you want us to learn an old trick? I see it first time chatter's message and read it. I then make the delineation that that chatter is probably somewhere between 11 and 13 years old. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Abarth. Around here, Abarth, we welcome you in for funny jokes. Not the unfunny stuff that you come in. That's not funny. It's not funny. If you come in here and drop funny, we give funny. We give +2s. We give giggles. We give laughs. We give VIPs for first time chatters. But not that. All right. I see the non-funny chat, and we torch it.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Grandma's POV. PB before 800. I think we could do that. Chat, okay, all memes aside, 100% memes aside. Why in chat if you think I beg for +2s, and in chat if no? No memes. What's the vote on that one? 82% say yes? Okay, watch. Watch. I am not gonna ask, allude, allure, alliterate, or ask for any +2s the rest of the show today. Not even once. Not even once. See, even that feels like I'm asking. The death counters, the one on the left is total deaths. The one on the right is boss counters. Boss deaths. What are my thoughts on squeaks? See earlier in today's VOD. All right, here we go. Let's get this toast. Try to get greedy, why not? If we lose the bubble early, I'm gonna try and get greedy. I won't even chat. I won't even say the words +2. I won't even say it. I won't even say it. No, from here on out. Someone draw a line in chat. Someone draw a line. Someone draw a line in chat from this moment. From the moment of the line. There. From that moment. No more. You know what? Got him. Got him. You got some friends touring a horse farm? Told them to watch out for you? Why would I be at a horse farm? That was a fast attack.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Let's come up with a code word for redacted. Maybe when Dan says greed, what he really means is give me a redacted. The conclusion of the carry-out tipping meta is that 70% of chat does not tip on carry-out. You piece.
In the embrace of
if you bring 2 extra people to a party you RSVP, what are they known as? An additional dose? An additional dose? Alright, here we go. Imagine being here when we beat Mesmer today.
The grace of gold.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
I'm seeing a lot of them in chat. Why is that getting a lot of them?
Let's go.
This is the run. Surely.
Bread Slinger, thanks for the 34 months. Do you make bread or do you just sling bread? We're dialed. Ah. My stun is very sick. Where's my stun? It happened to be very sick right there. All right, we got to go one more segment hitless. Made it. Made it. One more segment hitless. It's always the backhand. It's the backhand. Why is it the backhand? It's always the backhand. What do we learn from getting backhanded? We play out of our gourds.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
With the backhand.
Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. 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 With backhand. With backhand. With the backhand. What is this? What is this?
With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand.
What is this?
With the backhand.
What is this?
With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand.
What is this?
With the backhand. Oh. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand.
What is this?
With a backhand, though stripped of the grace of gold, shall all be dead. In the embrace of Mesmer's backhand. With a backhand. In the embrace of Mesmer's backhand.
I don't know what this is.
Always with the backhand. With a backhand. With a backhand. With a backhand. With a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand. Though stripped of the grace of gold, shall all be dead.
Please.
In the embrace, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand. With a backhand, oh, Mesmer's backhand. With a backhand.
What the heck is that? It's in the Discord. I never clicked on it. I just saw it earlier today. I gotta see who did that. Hold on. Play it on loop until you beat him? No, we have to get backhanded to play it. I thought it was just gonna be like a soundboard bit.
The grace of gold shall
Who did it?
death. In the embrace
Dr.
of
Oldenschwartz.
Mesmer's flame.
Today I did my weekly check-in on the show and Dan surpassed the 700 milestone against Mesmer. Still no vig and Skadju in Seattle. Also complaining that Mesmer is always one-shotting us with the famous backhand. I humbly present. Always with the backhand. Dr. Oldenschwartz.
Let's go.
Love you, Dan.
Booty, thank you for the 52 months. I appreciate it. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that. Is Dr. Oldenschlide here?
The grace of gold shall
It helped, man. It
death.
definitely helped.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Their couch looks plush. Tim SHM says, why is his health so low? Just for the build or is it a challenge? Tim, one person bet that we couldn't beat the base game with no vig. So we did it. 2 years later, here we are. Same character, same pogs. With the backhand.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Can we hear it again? We have to earn it, man. We have to earn it. Yeah, no, we were gonna play college football, but I think we figured out that the capture card, internal capture card, is forcing the computer to reboot. So I just pulled it out and I ordered an external one. All right, let's go win.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
All right, let's go win this thing. Dynasty me guy crying. Chad, is D Castle here today? User D Castle. D Castle is not here. D Castle 42. Chad, is D Castle 42 in the Discord? Account suspended.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Hey girl, that PB's looking nice.
Chat. Account suspended or deactivated? NL got to him first. Chad, is he in the Discord? Was D Castle ever in the Discord? Time for D Castle 40. Bro deleted to start fresh. He's not in the Discord. Why do we think D Castle is here under a different name? And if no, F Castle. Too early.
The grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of mess.
Watching season 10 of Big Brother right now. Dump Truck Doug. Hope you're enjoying it. We are all D Castle. Mesmer by Felicia. Cheetos, what's up, man? Cheetos, you have a good-looking name in Twitch chat. It just, your name looks like a mod's name, you know? It's like, it's succinct, good color, good icons by the name, you know? There's no underscores in it, no offense, Joey B. Art. Why does that make sense? I know it just looks right. It does make sense though, right? There's no numbers in it. New to the game here. Username rating service. I'll rate your username. Who wants her username rated? Chat, at me and nominate someone else to have their name rated. I'll give you a number rating out of 100, and then also the message you're sending with your name. All right.
Grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
All right, first name rating. Let me see. Hambuster 2. Okay? Hambuster 2 on a sliding scale of 0 to 100. Hambuster 2. The message it's sending is someone who likes to grill in the southern eastern states of United States, probably like Mississippi, Alabama, maybe Georgia, but then the 2 gets you out of the Georgia because the Hambuster 1. I give it a 71 on the name rating scale. But that's the messaging and the rating.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
You know? You're not K Kona. Can we get a chatter name list here? We could do that. If there was a way to propagate, like say you type one thing in chat and it fills in like a tier list, I would 100% do that for a segment.
Strict of the grace of gold, shadow, death. In the embrace of Mesmer's.
The second counter, so the red counter is how many times you died to Mesmer. Yellow is total in the game. Arbard 99. I mean, it's kind of unfair because I know about Arbard. I know he lives in Sacramento and drives a high-end Tesla. And also starts work at 6 a.m. in his office. So that's tough. And has 2 kids. So it's like, it's hard. It's like a biased rating. It's a biased rating.
In the embrace
and watches hot tub
of
streamers.
Messmer's flame.
Just rating the name though, it's hard to separate because there's a lot of behavior attached to Arbard. It's almost a verb. But Arbard 99, I'm thinking is someone who was online for the first time in like the early 90s, played a D&D like mud and loved being a bard.
Timo, Simola. Tipped $3, chat. At me with someone's name. Just at me, so I can BM them directly for no reason.
That's not true.
Completely uncalled for. Come on and at me so I can distract myself from the grind. Chat, I can't take this anymore. Just please at me with innocent victims.
Cheeto, but that's not. It started with Cheetos has like a high 90s rating. Cheeto is in like the 95 to 99 rating. Like that's how it started. Didn't start with strays. Chat, and the reason we even got on the topic is because someone says it's weird, and I hate that he's right about this. When I talked about Cheeto's name, you know. So like, it was validated. You look at Cheeto's name and presentation in Twitch, it screams high 90s.
I nominate Atlas Stoned.
The grace of gold shall all.
Egg, thank you for the 26 months. Tibelius, thank you for the support, by the way. Tequila Dude, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, 7 ad eaters in chat, by the way. No summons allowed, Tim.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Dump Truck Doug, thank you for the tier 1. Now, Dump Truck Doug, all lowercase, that takes a big hit in the rating. That's a -20 right off the rip. But I would say Dump Truck Doug, memorable, and it probably indicates one of two things, that he enjoys collecting dump trucks. So I'm gonna put him at, that's probably like a 68 overall name rating.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Plus woo, all lowercase, automatically 20 off the top. Plus woo, plus T woo, plus. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I am not saying it. Almost got me. Thank you for the tier 1. Almost got me. I know I said I didn't. I actually read it as how plus T woo is what I said it. Can I rank mods usernames in order? That's pretty good though. I will say, Konal 360, that is the outlier to the numbers. That's an outlier. You know, like I don't know why there's something about the 360 that isn't as like minkus as like 221. You know, something like that. There's a 360 kind of saves you from that. Hang in here. No backhand. We don't have any juice, but we don't need juice where we're going. We're going to PB Town. Population 2. Oh, baby. Here we go. Enjoy it. I don't know how long it's been since our last one. Do we top off real quick? We have to learn.
Our Lord, devoid of light.
Who's he talking about? Is that who he's talking about, Marika?
No, Mother. Forgive me.
She doesn't want him to be a snake? Why does tearing his eyes out make him a snake? Shabibi eye. Was it glass eye? Marika put the gold rune in his eye to keep the snake away. Chat, is phase 2 easier?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Decoy Codes gifted a tier 1 sub to Sago_UI.
That's what I'm talking about. I
They have
told
given
you.
29
We
gift
changed the font.
subs in the channel.
We go to P2. Guaranteed, Decoy. Thank you for the gift.
Thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light.
Is that just the eye hole? No panic.
Lightless creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
They can't take that P2 away from us. They cannot. Man, that was gonna be a good run too. How many clicks? All right. We just gotta just survive a little bit. First attempt to P2 was pure panic. The second one was zero reaction. Everyone was like, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. I didn't panic.
The grace of God channel.
Don't, bro, don't think don't panic equals do nothing. I mean, you snuffed the panic out of me. Exclamation point stand. No football today because our exclamation point capture, our capture card was resetting our computer. So I gotta wait for the new one to come in the mail. I think it should be here tonight. We got phase 1 is down to a science now. Backhand. Ooh. Eddie with the stun. With the backhand. Why always the backhand? It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. I don't want to die to the backhand. I don't want to die to the backhand. I don't want to die to the backhand.
Meet death.
With the backhand.
Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. 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 With backhand. With backhand. With the backhand.
Always with the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand.
In the embrace of
With the backhand.
God.
With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. Oh. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. stripped of the grace of gold, shall all be dead. In the embrace, the mesmer's backhand. With the backhand. In the embrace of mesmer's backhand.
It's a great song, man. It's really good.
Always with the backhand. With a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand. With a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand. Stripped of the grace of gold, shall all be dead. In the embrace, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand.
Grace of gold shall death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Oh, jeez. What the heck, man? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's a good song, man. That's a great. Why is that song so good?
The grace of gold shall death.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
do it right now, chat. It's not going 3,000. So realistically speaking, let's get a side to side comparison. Melania to Mesmer. Tiberium Matt says Dynasty Meat. Chat, you think is that D Castle? You think Tiberium Matt, first time chatter? The first thing he says here is Dynasty Meat. If he followed today, that's D Castle.
Restricted the grace of gold shall all be death. In the embrace of Mesmer's.
If he followed, nope, account created 2011. That's not D Castle. It's not D Castle. Ignore my message 7. I said an 8. Maybe D Castle was a burner account. I would love for there to be a D Castle YouTube channel where like he reveals his true identity. You know? Backhand.
Thank you. Can we please get some
Bad Maw, thank you for the 2 gifted,
chat?
you piece of peace. Appreciate the support. Still alive.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
You know this is a human adult saying this?
Hello, Gary.
And out of curiosity, even though I predicted your final stats with 100% accuracy, if I update every day, you get a multiplied score. Peeve, it's my understanding that yes, you do. 123 ABC in chat is the creator of that sheet. So if you're looking to protect your lead, yes.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
123 AAA, that's what I said. All right, here we go. Great username 123 AAA. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can protect a few usernames from being raided. That's one of them.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
That's under the umbrella of protection. Didn't realize you got a gift sub, had to pay it forward. Yo, Batma, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Rate my name, A_Nussplug. Well, there's an underscore.
Welcome, brand new
There's
subscriber.
2 nonsensical words. So right away you're starting -50. A_Nussplug. Potentially little brother. I don't know what Nussplug is. It could be little brother. I don't know. A_Nussplug. The message you're sending with your name is
The grace of God.
a
In the
early
embrace
2000s
of
Vine
Messmer's
meme.
flame.
I give you a 46 out of 100. Being honest. I'll rate Peeves' name. Memorable color, matches the check mark next to his name. Only 5 characters, capital P. That's a high 90s. That's a high 90s username. Color does count. Matching color to icons gets you boosted.
Death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
All right, let's get this. Death Mattel Guinea Pig says, rate my name. Well, you asked for it. All lowercase. Nope. Putting an undescript animal with death metal. Nope.
Those stripped of the grace of gold.
The message it gives me is that you're a member of Sinvicta's community.
Messmer's flame.
Mixing 2 opposite entities. I give you a 59. I give you a 59 out of 100. It's slightly above average. If Death Metal Guinea Pig was in camel case, he probably would have been in the low to mid 60s. But all lowercase, that's a tough sell. It's not an immediate discount on your score, but it's tough. It's tough. All right, here we go. THM, thank you for the prime.
The grace of gold channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Dan, I can't believe chat tricked you into fighting the hardest boss. I just finished the rest of the DLC. Everything else will take you less than 2 attempts.
Thank you. I know, right? Chat wanted us to fight Mesmer. You wanted us to fight the meat and potatoes, the toughest boss. Zark, thanks for finally solidifying that in channel lore. Zark's rule. The rule of Zark. Mesmer's infinitely the hardest boss in the game. No questions asked.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
The final boss took you 5 hours. This took you 30 minutes. Yeah, but we're built different. Here we go. Polka King of the Midwest. Damahuji Polka. Hey, we got greedy there. I'll take the greed.
Death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
If tricked is Danglish for baiting chat into a 20-minute whiteboard moment where bits and tips were galore, then we got tricked. What do you mean bits and tips were galore? And what whiteboard session? It wasn't 20 minutes long, like 44 minutes long. All right, here we go.
The grace of gold.
We're slipping here a little bit. We're slipping.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Dan would never rate Squeaks because Squeaks gets more blanks than him. Squeaks doesn't get any more blanks than me in anything in life. I can promise you that. The only thing Squeaks gets more of in one day than I have my entire life is rejections on Tinder. Not asking for it. Not asking for it. Good run. We got Tourmaline Bubble. Here we go. Got a long way to go to PB. Just gotta be perfect. Just gotta be perfect.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Anime grunts? What do you mean anime grunts? Oh man, that was a 800% dial. If you ever want to do a case study on dial, that was it. Did we do any jump attacks on that one? Almighty Bobino says, how's my color coordination? Same game. Here's the issue, Almighty Bobino. When you have a red name and you at me, the red gradient that gets my attention is also red. So it's kind of you want some contrast, especially if you at me a lot. So like a red and orange name is tough. You don't at me a lot. That's okay, but.
The grace of gold channel.
So Almighty Bobino, at me again, and I'll show you what it looks like. See how it's like it's too much, right? Like purple doesn't work, pink is okay, green's good, like high contrast is good. Yellow is amazing. Yellow is amazing. See, like yellow. Arbard, what happened to your name, Arbard? What happened to the what the heck? What did you do to your name? All your hot tub streamers that you donate regularly to are not going to recognize your name anymore. Get some dang pack spam in the chat. Razor.
In the embrace
Holy
of
dollars.
Messmer's
50 subs. 50 pack of subs.
Razor, thank you for the 20 gifted chat. If you've been gifted from Razor, please use your first dang emoji and whatever your username rating is. And thank Razor by spamming your first dang emoji at Razor. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. This runs for you, Razor. With the backhand. That is a BM bubble break, I'll tell you that right there, but it's never over. It's never over. You can break our bubble, but you can't break our spirits. With the backhand. Jumper. Slugger. Double slugger. Reed.
Channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Is Razor one of those names that's protected? Razor's name is not protected, but you have to understand there's a little bit of an outlier on Razor's name. Because I just want to verify before I run my mouth here. I want to see what Razor says in chat. Go ahead and say something, Razor. Yeah, so Razor is playing off of a brand, right? So when I see Razor's name and his name is green, I'm thinking of Razor products, which in my mind reflects like a positive experience. So he's got, if Razor's name was not that green, then he'd probably be in the shredder a little bit. But it's like, it'd be like if your name is like Coca-Cola and your name's red in chat. There's a pass. If your name's Coca-Cola and it's purple, you're like, what are you doing? There is no worse name color. There's a worse color for your name. Like there's a bad name color combination, but I do believe every username with the right color can at least get, you should at least be in the low 60s. Low 60s to me is like the average. Seven 3 Phantom, you've got like 7 numbers in your name. Just give it up, man. You're somewhere in the low teens. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're in the low teens.
Stripped of the grace of gold, channel death in the embrace of Messmer's.
Is there a chatter in the community with a perfect name? I would say Cheetos has the gold standard of names, but there is no perfect name. It's definitely a high 90s. We haven't put an exact number on it, but Cheetos, you gotta look at a couple things: name, color, icons next to the name. How does it all play into one visual? You know? Like, look at Cheetos. You can't tell me that's not a high 90s name on Twitch.
So stripped of the grace of gold, channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
What's a Cheeto? It doesn't matter. When you see Cheeto's name in chat and the presentation, it's good. You feel a certain way. Thoughts on having a white username? That's fine, but if your name is Seth Perkin, you're not using camel case, you're in the 50s. Moog plays. Look at Moog's name. Chat, how do you feel when you see Moog's name? Camel case. A lot of symmetry. Moog plays. There's some symmetry in that. Like, yeah, you feel nice. Moog's probably at somewhere in the mid 80s.
Embrace of Messmer's flame.
Maybe low 90s. A VIP badge or a moderator badge or another badge next to her name would probably bump her into the mid 90s. All right, here we go.
Stripped of the grace of gold.
Oh no.
In the embrace of
That's metallic guinea pig. You went all caps? That's worse than all lowercase. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh man. How often can you change your name on Twitch, chat. Oh, man.
The grace of gold channel.
60 days, you gotta live with that name? Oh, no. Capitalization is free? Oh, so a lot of people can get an easy +10 on their username rating for free. I changed my Twitch name a long time ago to be more aesthetically pleasing. You had numbers in it before. See, Cheetos, you put some thought into it. You just didn't type in random name generator on Warcraft. Is Star Sleep here?
Brand new subscriber. The grace of gold channel death.
Steph Boyardee, thank you for the tier 1. That's a great name. We got to clean your name up, but Steph Boyardee, you got something there. But we got to clean it up a little bit. What color is Steph Boyardee's name? Thank you for the tier 1. Wacky username. Wacky, what color is your name in chat? What color is it? See, wacky username, I associate your name with a frog, so for your color to be peach pink.
The grace of gold channel.
You gotta pick a lane. Or maybe you make your frog peach colored, but there's gotta be, there's too much disconnect there. Too much disconnect. Hobby Wavo, I have nothing against any color and Twitch of your Twitch name. It's how does it fit the whole motif? The name, the length, the messaging. Your name can be whatever color you want. It's just gotta fit. Underscores are hard to come back from, though. I will say that. Underscores are... Those are hard to come back from.
Restricted the grace of gold channel death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Underscores. Mizu underscore Mono says, I had no choice. You did have a choice. You could have been a little bit more creative, but you went for the easy underscore out. You did have a choice. Off-brand. Chris, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate the support. You've been gifted from off-brand. Please use your first dang emoji and off-brand, Chris. It means a lot to me personally.
Restricted the grace of gold channel death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I love my username because everything I hate. I don't hate it. I'm just giving you a rating. Oh, off-brand Chris, you want a username rating. See, off-brand Chris, you got it. With a name like off-brand Chris, I feel like you have a good sense of style. But I'm going to give you a chance to change what you got going on right now, because look at the icons next to your name. You have a red shirt and a sky blue gift next to it with a light blue, with a dark blue bow on it. You can work with. There's a lot to work with there. But what you're doing right now is not really working with any of that. So I'll give you a minute to change your colors.
Of Mesmer's flame.
You know what I mean? Like you got a lot. You got a big palette to work with. All right, here we go. That's the fun thing about being subscribed, is that once you get subscribed for a while, the gems and gummies change color, so it gives you a little chance to like dress up for the ball a little bit. The longer that we hang out together, the more formal events we go to. You know, right now we're at the family barbecue. You've been around for 2 years. All of a sudden, you know, we're going to Chipotle 3 years. We're going to J. Alexander's 4 years. We're going to Ruth Chris 5 years. We're going on a little vacation. You know?
The grace of gold channel death.
The only thing that changes things a little bit is if you have a red shirt or anything with like a silver
A
star
little
or a
longer to
gold star on
Chipotle.
it,
I'll take it.
you kind of cut the line a little bit. Ghost 263. I don't know what color your name is. Ghost, type something in chat. What color is Ghost's name? So I'm thinking like Ghost, that's perfectly teed up to have a white username. Ooh, default blue. Ooh, default blue. All right, default blue. That's a -20. Lowercase, that's a -20. 5 numbers -20. You're probably at somewhere like around a 33 out of 100 username. Ooh. It's okay though. Gotta be close to a stun here. With the backhand! Always with the backhand! Why the backhand? We're playing out of our mind, and it's nothing but backhand after backhand after backhand after backhand. Always with the backhand. Why the backhand? Backhand. After. Backhand. After. Backhand.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. 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 With backhand. With backhand. With the 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 backhand. Oh. With the backhand. With the backhand.
The grace of gold
With the backhand.
in the embrace of Mesmer's.
With the backhand. We got him here, Chad.
The grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace of Mesmer's backhand. With the backhand. In the embrace of Mesmer's backhand.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Ghost 2063 gifted a tier 1 sub to Pentagram.
Always with the backhand. 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 Stripped of the grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace. With the backhand. 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 Oh, Mesmer's backhand. With the backhand.
Sometimes you gotta ride the backhand to new waves that we've never been to before. Come on, kid. Come on, kid. Yeah, you! Yeah! Stun. With the backhand, where is my stun? Where is my stun? Tourmaline bubble in phase 2, are you kidding me? Because of the backhand song. Holy. Heart rate 3,000. Sometimes you ride the backhand.
I will not suffer.
Third time seeing phase 3, we're at least gonna survive one hit, right? One
Void
hit?
of light.
We're getting there, man. We're getting there. It's definitely not going 2,000.
Oh, Mother, forgive me.
Not to be cringe, Chad. I'm shaking though. I got the shakes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not above it. You can call it cringe. I'm shaking. What if we take this to the bank right here? What if we go flawless phase 2? You can control your heart rate. Is CMO here? CMO made a heart rate monitor. We need that. We're gonna need that to win this thing. Albino snake is the most deadly.
Be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light.
Third time on phase 2 right here. Here we go, kid.
The backhand.
Where is he? With the backhand. With the squeaks hand. What?
Almighty Bobino gifted a tier 1 sub to Crack's Paw.
Creature, embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
New PB, man. New PB. We're close, man. We're close. PB Town population 3. Thank you. Can we please get some dang packs
Can we get
spam
some
in the chat?
dang packs spam in the chat, please?
50 subs. 50 pack of subs.
Argon Matrix, thank you for the 5 gifted. Appreciate the support. Almighty Bobino, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate the support. Holy. We're close, man. I feel like we could probably brute force phase 2 and win. What do you mean we're close? What's funny? We're close. So you don't think we're close? We're very close. How can you see what we're doing and not saying we're close? Backhand. Why always the backhand? I'm not playing the song, but why with the backhand? I'm not gonna play it. We just played it. We just got killed by a backhand. I'm not playing the song.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
With the backhand.
Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. 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 With backhand. With backhand. With the backhand.
Always with the backhand. With the backhand.
We play better with it.
With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand.
We play better with it.
With the backhand. Oh.
So good. Why is it so good?
With the backhand.
Dr. Oldenschwatch made this song.
With the backhand. Though stripped of the grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace of the
Go as you change your name to 1, plus 10 to your name score.
with a backhand, 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 with a backhand.
We got him. Usually the second stanza is when we get him. We got him here, Chad.
In the with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand, with a backhand.
Let's get him.
With a backhand, with a backhand. Oh, Messmer's backhand. With a backhand.
What a piece, man. It's in the Discord if you want it. It's not on the soundboard. It's not on the soundboard. It's in the Discord. All right, let's go get this win. Burger after burger. Why not us? Why not now?
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
The grace of gold channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
DC Ock. Thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate the subscription. Stop PBing while you're at work. I got you. I mean, I don't got you.
The grace of gold channel death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Is that the new D Castle? It could be. Mods, I'll let you figure this one out. Like and subscribe. You change your username color. That's more fitting. Raven, it's good. We've got to phase 2 twice today. Did some damage in phase 2. Got some PB not once but twice. Speaking of, hey, where's that chap that was running his mouth saying every time you PB? Where's that chap at? Where did that chap go? What was the D Castle bit? There's a whole librarian video on the D Castle bit. D Castle is no longer with us though. He deactivated his account. He left after being brutally ravaged by Ryan Gary. No. He hit him with a bunch of Ellen emojis and bye Felicia to Balatro. I would say that was an eye for an eye. That was an eye for an eye.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
First Rafika says, is this game based on real life? Yes.
Doubters have not been able to muster more than a 10x on a PB bet. Come on Daniel, you got this. You can beat this piece. It is time to put this mama's boy to bed.
XXX, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Wait, so doubters, what's the doubters interest rate, Ben?
Let's go.
Thanks for the entertainment. Don't dynasty me.
Clone 90, thanks for the 5 months prime. You don't have to worry about being dynasty. You don't have to worry about that. You're down 130K today as a blue better. ThingsyoulovetoSee.org.net. Dan, do you still have any thoughts on the new house guests? What new house guests? Me, my wife, my 2 sons, and my daughter. There's no new house guests. The chickens? We're working on getting a chicken cam. I don't have any other house guests. My son caught a couple bugs. Those house guests.
No BM this time. No-vigor Elden Ring with Dan is my favorite content on this platform, and I am thankful for Dan, mods, and chat. Cheers everyone.
Bald, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I feel like this is like special once every 2-year content, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. And I feel like, chat, maybe you can help me with it. After Milan, I thought we had some momentum last year after Melania. We didn't have a follow-up to Melania. Now, I know that's tough. Nothing follows up Melania. But I'm way more open to following this up. Once we beat this in September, the whole game, with following it up with something in the same vein, for sure.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Yeah, Cuphead wasn't really in the same vein, though, you know? On the microphone? Yeah, I got you. Sorry. Just let me know. So, fourth wall breaking, I just learned that you could record. I just didn't know this was a real thing. I didn't know it's possible. I just learned that you could record VODs and separate audio tracks on one file. So Riniax gave me the instructions. So now our microphone is independent of our game, is independent of our music, which is new tech for me. So if it's ever off, just let me know. I can fix it easy.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Cuphead is what brought you to the channel. How did you find the channel, Real Big Shoe? Yeah, so I can separate everything. Just tell me what I need to do. Yo, DC Ock, welcome, first time chatter. I don't know what that was. Has Dan played Bloodborne? Are you serious? I can't believe no one has modded Bloodborne to be 60 FPS. How is that not a thing? Like, someone didn't rip it off of the PS3, PS4, and make it 60 FPS? They have, but it's 720p? Who cares? It looks like 720p when you play it. You can't just copy paste the game? No, you can't. But you can go into the code and say frame cap limit null instead of 30. I know it's that easy.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
You know? There's some weird things tied to the FPS. What's tied to the FPS? Dandy boy, we've beaten Liza P. The engine runs off of frames? Well, who did that? Why doesn't it run off electricity like all the other games?
Restricted the grace of gold, channel death. In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
That's not a joke. Why are you doing it? Lots of games are tied to the frame rate. Well, that seems like a dumb way to program it. Why would you do it like that? Why don't you just tie the game mechanics to the game instead of the hardware? Games use Delta time. Well, look what kind of trouble they're in for using the Golden Eagle security system.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Just because lots of games are tied to frame rate, what is like? What's the first grade on tying it to frame rate? Ghost, thanks for the bits, by the way. I appreciate it. Make it simple? Well, I'd rather it be good than simple. CMO, good to see you back, by the way. CMO, is the heart rate still ready to go? I gotta do it. How long do you think it takes to set up? By the way, easy clap in the chat. CMO in chat made the PB meter, which has made a better viewing experience for everyone in the audience, myself included. Not asking for a feature request, but it would be cool if we could lock in the the PB location between sessions, but I'm not asking for a feature request. I'm not asking for that. No feature, not asking.
The grace of gold channel death.
I wasn't asking for a feature request. Scope creeping. I don't even have a scope on the rifle. Just location dot save in the code. There you go. Yeah, maybe we could do Dark Souls no-vig. I bet it wouldn't be that hard though.
The grace of gold channel death in the embrace.
What's a Jira ticket? Bosses were much simpler back then. It's like an IT ticket. Chat, what's Jira? Isn't that something in Isaac? Jira, it like duplicates everything. No way. Project management software? Why do you need software for that? Can't you just use spreadsheets? You're telling me you use software to manage software? Who's doing any work? Software to manage software? What the heck? Why don't you just use a spreadsheet? Dan has never done project management. Why do you think you haven't had a 596 award show or year-end performance review? That's a project. I'm not managing it. Come on. Same thing with merch. That's a project. I'm not managing it. Here we go. Is it weird to bring up Jira on a first date? Not as weird as taking your first date to get coffee. Oh, well. Look who it is in chat. Good old-fashioned Weigel gas.
In the embrace of mess.
Your 596 hoodie is the most comfortable in your collection. Glad you enjoy it, sire. All right, let's go get this win. I'm talking to a girl and she asked me what films make you cry. Well, I'll tell you this. She's really into you, man. She is just waiting for the Netflix and chill invite. She's asking you that. She likes you. You're in. You are so in. You are so in.
In the embrace.
You're like
Messmer's flame.
Hambuster, whatever you're doing, keep it rolling. You don't need advice. She's asking you that. She's plotting the long game right now. You got long-term potential.
Dan, what's the status on Dang 596? Still working on it? You know our burn down is falling behind because of this. Why don't you move the ticket to horsing while we wait for the stall to end? Sync up with the stall team to get their help. Thanks.
What does that mean? No way! That was good bubble. That's a Jira user. Miyazaki fix it with the backhand.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
I say I'm talking to her. We've been on several dates. What would you expect from that? She likes you. 100% she likes you. She's playing her cards pretty heavy, but she likes you. You know? Glad I could finally find you online, mate. Bright Donut Nexus. How did you initially find us? How come we don't have a My Man emote? Who would it be? I found your stream from a rock. Chat, let me know what he said.
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Smug is my man. I've been married for 10 years. Your first date was Quiznos. Did you start dating her when you were teenagers? Like 15? That would make sense. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. That was my Steam. That was my Steam. Who the heck is sending me a Steam message? Sips. Let me see. What would Sips have to say? What the heck would Sips have to say to us? Christopher Lovitz. Do you think your mammy would approve of you selling Los Drogas across country lines? All right, let's get this toast. Wait, whoever said mate, how did you find the channel? What was it? YouTube pipeline, NL pipeline, TikTok pipeline?
The grace of gold,
Did he say?
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
When I was rated here by some streamer, either Distortion or someone else based on Elden Ring. Welcome in. When I was rated here by some streamer. Like, we went to Distortion or I think we went to Distortion. Maybe. Traders pipeline. NL pipeline.
The grace of gold.
All right, let's get a dial run here, chat.
In the embrace of Mesmer's.
Have I ever cried on stream once? Once. You can look at the YouTube video. One time. I think it's like 100,000 view video. Hang in here. Let's get this toast. Was it because of The Last of Us? Yeah, because I cried because I wasted my time playing that horrible game. With the backhand. Shoot.
Of gold, death. In the embrace.
The DANGHEESLING to NL, the Peloton pipeline is dangerous. Not wrong. Distro brought you here something. I mentioned that when I came to play Bloodborne after a first run today. I beat Malcolm a couple weeks and Melania go Bubbles build for Placidu. Dan, I'm talking to this girl and I was really into stand-up comedy. How could I break it to her that the DANGHEESLING show is my favorite comedian? Here's what you do. You rent out a movie theater.
Embrace of Messmer's flame.
You ask the movie theater, put on twitch.tv/DanGheesling. You have some popcorn waiting for her. And then you say, hey, get a load of this. And then drop right into Mesmer. And then at the end, she's going to give you 1 of 2 looks. And your answer is, hey, maybe we're not ready to take the relationship to the next step yet. Backhand incoming. That's an early stun with no Hun. Backhand in peace.
The
backhand. The backhand, man. Stupid backhand. Stupid backhand, man. Just, we gotta learn how to stop the backhand.
Those stripped of the grace of gold.
All right, last couple runs here.
Meet death.
Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. With the backhand. With this can pull us out of the horsing. It can backhand. With backhand. With the backhand. It can pull us out of the horsing. Here we go.
With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand.
You got us. This is just the lead up. This is the intro.
With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. Oh. With the backhand. With
The visor, no, I'll sell it to you though if you want it.
With the backhand.
It's okay, we can come back from that.
With the backhand. Though stripped of the grace of gold, shall all be dead. In the embrace of Mesmer's backhand.
Insert irony gifted a tier 1 sub to backhand. They have given 612 gift subs in the channel.
Abdullah, thanks for the support on YouTube.
Always with the backhand.
Chad, you can't not smile at this song. I'm trying not to smile. Insert all your thanks for the gifted a backhand.
With the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand. Stripped of the grace of gold, shall all be dead.
Hit us with the backhand.
In the
Twice, 2 backhands.
With the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand, with the backhand.
Chad, this song's available in our Discord, courtesy of Dr. Ulcer.
Mesmer's backhand, with the backhand.
All right, last run. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the Suffer Core Elden Ring. If you are and you're brand new, I encourage you guys to hit the follow button.
With the backhand.
By hitting the follow button, you get 5 free emotes. Virtual Dan in the lower right-hand corner will give you a nod of approval or a shake of disapproval. Also get a reminder when you go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more Elden Ring Suffer Core. Welcome on in, Denu. Deserved. Enjoy your 5 free emotes. All right, let's go get this one. Yeah, one more good one. I'm with you. Squeaks the run for the channel plug. I like how you're using squeaks in the proper terminology. That made that, you know what? That made me giggle. You know, it's like proud. You know, like when you see your kid get off the training wheels, riding the bike down the driveway. That's good stuff. It's good stuff right there. All right. Here we go, kid.
The grace of gold channel.
All right, it's our run right now.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
It's our time. Are you even trying? Yes, I am trying. Am I gonna attempt the Maxathon anytime soon? No. That's once every like 5 years, 10 years maybe. Come on, kid. All right, we got a lot of blue juice in the tank. No backhand. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not playing it. All right, last run. Last run. Why is the health bar so small? So small. Do we have that? Do we have the story in written format?
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Jackie Daytona 25 tipped $3. Whole show is a bit now. Dangerkins.
What do you mean? Thank you for the support. What do you mean the whole show is a bit? What do you mean the whole show is a bit?
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Last run. All right, time to dial. Commit to the bit. What is the bit? Bit of cope, a bit of dial. We can't take early chances, man. We can't take those early chances here.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Those aren't pillows.
How good was John Candy, man? Oh, that's so good. All right, here we go. I've lost 8 pounds since what? Hold on, someone copy pasta that message. What was that? What is that? I lost 8 pounds since you started the DLC. What have you been doing? A push-up every death? Bro, we'd be shredded right now if we did that. Could you imagine? We'll take it to 3,000.
In the embrace of Messmer's flame.
Actually, not. Last run. Last run. How about a little... Never lost to this song against Mesmer. Here we go. Chad, we played backhand 4 times today. That's 2 over our minimum, maximum. Can I explain to you the T.Y. Hilton? It's just how we say thank you, T.Y. Hilton. Backhand. All right, this song was made by former community member SW Jones Music. We haven't seen him since he dropped this song, but SW Jones, if you're out here, This song is called Let's Go was made for the show. Here we go. All right, no matter what, last run.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand. Always with the backhand.
Dash Cutting, thank you for the T-Space 3. This run is for you. Here we go.
Backhand with backhand with the backhand.
Always with the backhand. 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 Oh.
This is it, man. This is how we go out. Not going 857. Never had, never will.
With the backhand.
It's our time. You were here.
With the backhand. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace of Messmer's backhand. With the backhand. In the embrace of Messmer's backhand.
Not backhand. Front hand.
Always with the backhand. 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 Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all be dead. In the embrace. With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand.
Is that Bear Taffy dancing?
With the backhand. With the backhand. With the backhand. Oh, Messmer's backhand. With the backhand.
Stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of
2,999 deaths. The same amount it took to take down Melania.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
I don't know what world we're living in right now. Dash Cunning, thank you for the T-Space 3 spam and chat for 56 months. Appreciate it. Practice Waffle, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. That was tough. Chat, if you